Hey, what's up, family? Decisions. So now we are at trucking job number 6, which is McLean Food Services, right? And I've been here for a little bit. I transitioned here from McCormick Trucking, and the reason why I left McCormick Trucking is because for many months they allowed me to work a substantial amount of hours a day, and it was really well. But they were looking to make some changes within the company, and one thing they learned that what I was doing, the hours that I was working in a day, it wasn't really benefiting them, more so benefiting me and their contractor, and their contractor. So they decided that I could no longer work that many hours in a day, which is understandable. It's a business move. You know what I mean? I'm in their truck, I'm using their fuel, their equipment. I totally understand it. I totally understand. So no bashing them for that. But it was a long time coming for as me leaving. I began to time to work on this credit situation, and get me a truck. Start the plan that I kind of spoke to a couple of videos back, but with the hours being cut, I'm like, I have to make a decision fast. That's gonna take a little bit of time. Credit, truck, so on, and business company is gonna take a little bit. I need to act fast because it's going to get bad for us really fast. So my wife, she was like, yeah, it's time to look for, So I started looking. 2 or 3 months later, that's when I finally get here to trucking job number 6. 2 or 3 months later, after applying for many different jobs, 11 plus years of truck driving experience, I land here. And I'm highlighting that because we can apply for 5 different jobs, but it's a reason why God chose that one. We have a mission at that place. He have a purpose for us at that employer. So wherever you are, go to God and try to find out why you are there, and He reveal it to you. Get about that kingdom business while you are there, because ultimately it's about His purpose, right? So I received now I got called here, orientation, whatever, and I get I was going to put my 2 weeks notice in, as I always do, but I received a check, and I'm like, oh no, I can't do 2 weeks. I can't do 2 weeks. So decisions, I went and talked to the man. I went and talked to God. I'm like, this is the situation. I can't do 2 more weeks. Because this, we on the verge of taking some serious losses, and we can't afford that right now, and therefore I can't afford to give my 2 weeks notice. Let me know if you approve of that. If so, give me peace to let me know that it's okay. And after, seeking Him about that, He gave me peace. He let me know it was okay. So, I went to trucking job number 5, and I explained to them the situation and the reason why I'm putting only 1 week in. So they was cool with it. They were very understanding, and we all left on some really good terms. So when it come down to decisions, even if you gotta go right now, just go to God and find out if that's what he wants you to do, how he wants you to do it, and where you need to transition to. Don't just be like, you know what, bump them, because I know some cats, they like, if they want to fire me, they not going to give me a notice. They just going to fire me, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? But let's do it the right way. So just know that finding out what's next is very important to seek God's wisdom and guidance for that, because your next what he have planned for you, it includes you. It's not about just you going to make a check. And I understand, like, where I'm at now, like, we can go crazy with that in that department, but like, if it's not benefiting him, his kingdom, his people in any way, he can care less about that. So where you are and where he's going to transition you to, just trust his will and get aligned with his will. And when you start going through the ups and downs of where you are, especially the downs, even at the new place that you may transition to, business or whatever, when you go through the struggles of it, it'll help have the right perspective, understanding, knowing that, okay, I'm going through this, it's cool because this is the mission I'm on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here for this purpose, and like, this is just part of it. Like, it's having the right mindset of knowing that I am going to go through it, but it's cool because I know I'm here for a reason, opposed to I'm just here for a check, and when things get bad, it's like, man, bump that money. It ain't even worth it. But the mission is always worth it. The purpose is always worth it. You know what I mean? So just go to the man and ask for permission, direction, guidance, and peace to know whatever decisions that he wants you to make, that you are about to make, that you so you'll know that that's what he wants you to do. That way you're moving in a way that he approve of. And when it's like that, he always blesses that. You know what I mean? Like, he always blesses that in a way that he has already planned and desired to. And also find out what he wants you to do, and where you are, what is the mission. Ask him to fill you in on some insight. And if he choose not to at the moment, just ask him to walk with you in the path, in the direction that's pleasing to him for his reason and his purposes, and empower you to stay the course, stay aligned, and continue to be about his mission and his work, and he'll bless through the process.